from Fit&Bendy HQ. Here's another tip of the day, and this one is all about middle splits. A lot of people have asked about middle splits because it's an area of particular difficulty, and there are two reasons why middle splits might feel impossible for you. For some people, middle splits actually are impossible. Just the way that the femur sits in the pelvic bone, as soon as you start to lift the leg up, it will actually hit, the two bones will hit together, and the leg just can't go any further. And for people like that, I mean, you'll know if that's you because you lift the leg up, even if it's just one leg's bent, the other leg's straight, you try lifting that leg up or moving it out to the side, and it feels like bone hitting bone. You feel it deep in the hip socket. And that just means that middle splits aren't for you, and you can work really hard on something else and get it really good. But for most people, the obstruction to middle splits is in the muscles. And a lot of people store emotion in the hips. So when something negative happens to you, when a lot of adrenaline or different hormones are released into the body, they can actually get stored in the muscles in that particular area. No one seems to know why that's the case, but it is. And then when you stretch, those start to get released into the body again, and that tight muscle that's holding all of that negativity, as it opens up, it releases those same feelings into your body, and you can feel like you're going to throw up, faint, die, headaches, panic, sweating, heart racing, really unpleasant feelings. And it's just the stretching, releasing things into your body, and the only way to deal with that is to just continue to stretch and move through it, and eventually it does get better. So what I'm going to show you today are some tricks and things that you can do with your body, partly to distract your mind from what's going on and help you just kind of breathe through and relax, and also to distract the muscles from what's going on and make them feel safer, because especially the inner thighs, they tend to be weak on a lot of people, and when they're weak they get tight because they get to be control freaks, and they tighten up and cramp up in an effort to resist going into a zone that they feel is the danger zone. Middle splits becomes the danger zone. So the key I found to trying to unlock that area is movement. When your body is moving, it's less likely to just cramp up and buckle down. Just like, you know, with our psyches, if we keep energy moving through us, it makes us less likely to lock down and not move anything. So always start with your straddle, so that's sitting with your butt on the floor. Open your legs out as far as they will go, and it doesn't have to be, you know, way back behind you, just as far as you can go. And do some movements here going side to side. And I won't go through all of these in detail because these are pretty standard stretches, just going side to side and turning your body to face the leg. And you can hang out in each one of these for a few breaths and work on feeling the muscles in your pelvis. Rotating the legs out, so you want to make sure that your toes are always facing the ceiling. If you flex your feet, the toes face the ceiling, your knees face the ceiling. You're not rocking in. Your knees are slightly engaged. You've got that external rotation. Then once you've gone side to side a few times, then lean forward, putting your belly on the floor, walking the hands out. And you can sway the body side to side a little bit here, and that will help just to get the muscles in the back and the hips to relax a little bit and get used to the position. It will help them not freak out quite so much. A little freaking out. But what you're trying to do is just calm the body down. You just keep saying to yourself, everything's okay, no one's ever died of middle splits, everything's going to be fine. Say nice things to your muscles, and then walk the hands out as far as you can get them. And from that position, you're probably going to be rounded in the back, and you're going to try to extend the back. So you're thinking about pushing your belly button into the floor, sticking out your butt, rotating your legs back, pulling the feet back as far as you can. Arch, 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 arch. And then walk out a little bit further. And do that a few times, gradually letting that arch and release start to relax the muscles. And after you've done that once or twice, your hips are starting to feel more alive and more open. You can try your middle splits. The easiest way to get into middle splits is from standing. So you're going to stand up with your hands on the floor in front of you and just walk the legs out. If your feet tend to stick, you can put some pieces of cardboard on your feet or put socks on because they're a little slipperier. and just let it slide out. Now let's say this is your split, this is where you are. You're just going to hang out here and put your elbows on the floor and tuck and release the pelvis a few times. If you see me from the side, what I'm doing is just engaging the abdominal muscles. So the pelvis tucks under and then the butt sticks out. Tuck under, stick out. And it's getting at different parts of the hip muscle, and it's also just giving you a little bit of movement in that position to try to help the body relax and help your brain relax and help you feel in control. Because you need to feel in control in this situation in order to not feel panicky. So try to feel that tuck and release a few times. Rock the body side to side. And if you do not have knee problems, now if you have knee problems and this is hurting your knees, you want to just stay pretty still in the center, not too much side to side, not too much engagement, and work on keeping the kneecap squeezed. Do a lot of knee strengthening. If you have good knees, you can work on doing some PNF, some squeeze and release stretches here, where you're just squeezing both thighs into the floor. Squeeze straight down into the floor, and then relax and sink it down a little deeper. And you can come up onto your hands the way that I am now, and that's going to put a little bit more of your body weight into your hips and help the hips sink down. Now, I'm on the floor here, but I've been doing this for a long time. So if you are someone who's on the floor and wants to go further, you can start putting blocks under your feet and lifting the feet up, and it's the same process, whether you're this far off the floor or if you've got your feet up that high. It's always the same process, getting into it, relaxing, breathing, and see if you can hold it for 60 seconds. Now, you might not be able to do that at first if you're really panicky and it feels really miserable, but try to build up to that. Count to yourself in your head as you're in it. Count 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, and breathe and see how high you can get. Maybe you get to 10 the first time and you do 10 for a while, and then maybe you get to 15 and you gradually build it. Just like building strength, you're building endurance in the stretch. And just know that it's, you know, it's a psychological thing that you can work through. You can release it. It's very common. There's nothing wrong. It's just tension and anxiety that we all carry in some part of our body. So you're just lucky enough to have it in your middle split. All right, well, I hope that helps. And as always, please give feedback, or if you have any questions, feel free to post them on my YouTube page or on my Facebook page, or visit me at fitandbendy.com. All right, thanks, guys. Have a great afternoon.